everyone, Samantha here. This is a Michaels and Five and Below haul video. I didn't get too many items, but I have some new items that I do want to share. And I just got these items yesterday. The ones from Michaels I ordered online because they have like a journal sale. And at Five and Below, you know the books are always at least $3 to $5. So I'm going to start, I think, with I'm gonna start with the Five and Below. Now, many of you probably have seen this before. Um, it's the Color Me Inspired. Let me move back some. The Color Me Inspired coloring book. Inside of it, it has like a lot of different things to color, like this, parachutes. I'm gonna show you my favorite page, which I kind of want to make copies of and write on it this. Look at that. It has lines. I like that. The way they did this with the butterfly and the lines. Typically, I don't like a lot of line paper. I'll make my lines with a stencil, and for planner or scheduling, I don't mind the lines. Or when I'm writing in my personal journal, but for art journaling, I particularly don't like lines like this in the journal itself, but I'll make them. But in this case, this is so pretty. I like this. What else they have in here? It's a lot of things in here, like color out the cards and give them to someone special. See? Let me see. Trying to get up a good view. So there you go. And this book is by Christina Webb. Created by Instagram sensation Color Me Creative at Color Me Creative. Let me see if I can show one more. There's a lot of things in here. Think outside the box. There's so many things to color. Oh, okay. I'm just trying to show you different ones and not the same kind. Create your own doodles in the blank triangles. What else? The beautiful thing about sunsets is that no two sunsets are ever the same. You just never know what colors you're going to see splashed across the sky until it happens. On the page to your right, though it's completely up to you, create your own sunset. So that's what the instruction page looks like. And then here. So what I like in the beginning of this book too is, let me show you. Wait, hold on one second. I'll show you something else. This is from Five and Below again. Add your own photos inside the Polaroids. So that's cute. Look at that. So you can use it like a scrapbooking page, journaling page. You know, you use it however you want to use it. Look at this. That's pretty. Look at this deer. Oh. It's so pretty. Oh, this one is real nice. Look at this. Use this page to test out some of your pencils, find your favorite colors, and play around with blending and shading inside the rectangles. Look at this. That is so nice. So that's Color Me Inspired. This book actually was $4. $4. Okay. So this. Now the other day, I was looking at a video on calligraphy, and I said I want to work on my lettering. I tried calligraphy before, full calligraphy, and I didn't continue with it, but I was practicing it for a little bit. And I have a book called Whimsical Lettering. Yes, it's a nice book. And one of the things I like about that book, one of the statements I like in that book, the author, I think her name is Joanne Sharp, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm mistaken, I'll put the name up on the screen when I upload the video. She mentions how to use your own handwriting. and, you know, develop a style from your own handwriting. And I like that because, you know, it sort of takes the pressure off of having to look like, I guess, the real calligraphy. But if somebody wants to do that, they can. I still want to try the traditional calligraphy. I shouldn't say real calligraphy, but the traditional calligraphy. And so I was looking at a video and I said, you know what, it's not something I'll put pressure on myself to learn, but, you know, here a little, there a little. I'll print out some practice pages. I went online and there was some practice pages. They give like 2 or 3 for free, you know, and there were a few people that in the video that I watched, which is Scrap Time video, she mentioned a couple of people who, you know, you can download a booklet for like $5, whatever. But I didn't do it. And yesterday when I went to Five and Below, I saw this book for $5. Calligraphy Made Easy. And I browsed through it and I like it. Let me see if I can show some pages here. So it has an introduction, selecting supplies for this kit, anatomy of calligraphy. So that's really good because it's going into the anatomy, the structure of calligraphy. You know, sometimes for some people, you know, trying to just dive right in and not understanding like what's happening with the lines and what's happening with the curves and, you know, the angles and the degrees. For some people it's difficult without that knowledge. Some people could just look at it, observation, and try it, and I've done that before. But I don't want to have to keep referring to something every time I want to do use traditional calligraphy. If I choose to do it, I want to know the structure of the of the style, just like regular penmanship, you know, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I mean, I know the typical, I know it by heart. I don't have to refer to a chart or whatever to write it. So to use it in my writing rather. So they have rules, the 45-degree angle, the 45-degree angle, warm-up drills, minuscules, majuscules, developing alternates, connecting letters, practice flourishes. Flourishing is very beautiful. Troubleshooting, composition, and then there's an area for projects. This book is made by Shelley Gardner. Shelley Gardner. And there's an introduction page here. And I'm not going to show the entire book, but again, it goes into selecting supplies. Maybe I'll take a few for this kit. You know what you need. The anatomy of calligraphy. You see this right here? The anatomy of calligraphy. I think that's really good. Like, what is a capital? What's the baseline? What's the mean line? What's the majuscule, the minuscule, the upstroke, the downstroke, the ascender, the descender, soft transition, sharp transition, void, bold. You know, so maybe, you know, God willing, I'll do a few of these online. I mean, in a video and post it. You know, I can't say I'll post all my practice because that's not realistic for me to do that every time I go to practice in this book. But they got the rules, you see, like right here, and then the 45-degree angle. So, and then the warm-up drills, which I said already I'm gonna use another book for this. I was thinking about making some copies of these pages here. And because I don't want to use a page and then I don't have any more areas to practice, because I may need more, you know, more practice than just this one page. So I was saying to myself, make some copies, make a little booklet, and then use that as my warm-up book, because I do want to use the lines that they put with these here. So yeah, these are warm-up drills. They have several, and then they have the minuscule. I think I'm saying it right. Then practice words. You see, wait, okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to let this video be too long, but I do want to show us. Then they have projects that you can do at the end of the book. You see, different projects like forever and always. So I like that, but it's after you've done a series. Look at this, project 2. Hello there. So I will definitely make copies of this and try it. I'm not going to write in this book like that. Troubleshooting, problem 1, problem 2. When you have problems with thick strokes bleed into thin, when thick strokes bleed into thin strokes, Letters are too close together in the words. Flourishes look strained and not natural. Words tilt up or down when they shouldn't, or letters looking streaky or like your pen has dried up. So what to do in those cases. So what is this right here? Let me see. Developing alternates. So, different ways to slant the letters and things of that sort. So, I really like this book so far, what I see. It doesn't look overwhelming. Show you how to connect the letters. So, I guess that's why they say calligraphy made easy, because it really gives you some step-by-step instruction and some great tips. So this was $5 at Five and Below. And I don't know if Five and Below is online. I'll check and see. But anyway, this book is by Piccadilly. What's this? You could probably go to piccadillyinc.com. www.piccadillyinc.com. What's the other book I got from Five and Below? This one right here. So this book was $5, and even though I have something similar, I did look through it, and it is a bit different. The great book, the Great Big Book of Amazing Creative Lettering. You tell me. I notice I'm more like with words and stickers more than like drawing. Not to say that I'm not drawing, I'm not trying my hand at it and different things that I'm doing, but because I have been doing some things, in my sketchbook and stuff like that. But I notice I really do like letters. I like words. Look, they give you lettering terminology. Look at that. My God. Introduction to hand lettering. I think I should have probably did this video face down for these kind of books. Sans serif, like different kind of fonts. How to do different kind of fonts. So I like this. Donuts and coffee. How if you want to design something, have a gold and have a donut. So like this, have a donut, and then they give like a little template for you to go ahead and try it. What else? Project inspiration, vintage and retro. How to do vintage and retro. Project inspiration. All right, and then, ooh, look at this. There's so many activities in here. Oh, Lord Jesus. I am going to have so much fun with this. So, it's so much. This book is, like I said, a big book. Look at this. Let's Get Creative. This is the last one to show because there's so many. And, I'll try to do some of them on a video. I know I can't do all of it, but I can do some of it. Howdy, Jay. Let's Get Creative. Cartoon, comics, and graffiti. Look at that. So a lot of instruction and activities in the book itself, which I'll probably be making copies because of the pages to practice. I don't want to initially start writing in the book or whatever. Look at this. I did say that's the last one, but I gotta just do this one. Wait a minute. Strong and Brave. They got medieval, gothic, and black letter writing. Right, it's that kind of medieval type font right here. And they got the shield here where you could practice. Oh, that would look really nice with the shield of the face. I drew a shield before in a video, so they got old world. What other type of lettering they have here? Vintage, retro, calligraphy and brush style scripts, which that's usually common. Silver screen. Chalkboard materials oh God, I just said it. Okay, let me just show this last thing. Look at this. If you want to do chalkboard techniques, look at this. How they give you all these material. They give you this list and visual of the different things that you need. Look at that. That's really nice. So this book is a really good book. This is $5. It's by let me see who's the author. It doesn't say here. Oh, they got lettering tools. Oh my God. I didn't even see that. You see, because I had passed that page, but I missed it. Nib pen, brush, pencil, mechanic. Let me just show this one. I know, I'm sorry, but it's so good. Look at this. Lettering tools. Look at that. And then it has what, introduction to lettering. So look at, they tell you what tools you can have on hand to help. But I don't see an author here. But what I do see is the company. Oh, okay. Design and editorial, Blue Red Press and Hinkler Books. But the cover design is Sam Grimmer. The cover lettering is J. Roeder. Internal lettering by, okay, they got the person that did the internal lettering is it's My D. Leon, Jessica Matthews, Drew Melton, Jay Roeder, and Maureen Wilson. But it's Hinkler, you can go to www.hinkler.com. Just if you're not by 5 and below and you're interested in the book, you can check online. I think I'm gonna check online too and see how much the book originally cost. But for $5, I didn't pay any shipping, no handling, so I'm not complaining. So the other couple of things that I got from 5 and below, actually, that I could share here is hold on one second, is I got these from some students. I'm gonna make a couple of little journals for a few of my girl students that like writing, and I'm going to put some stickers on their cover and with their name and do it up really nice for them. So these are Squish Me stickers. These were $2 and they're squishy, pretty. And then I got this from my students, my raffle. I do a raffle in my class, so I try to buy like different, for my classes rather. I try to buy like different how can I say, games and nice little toys and stuff for the raffle. So and I do it every 2 weeks. And when I go to 5 and below, I'll just try to pick up something so I can have a stock. And so they have this. This is like Connect 4. It's 4 in a row. But this is $5. And I like it because it's the big size. You can get a Connect 4 for like $3, but it's the tiny one. And this is a nice size one. So I said, let me get this one. So I'm adding that to my classroom raffle stash, my math class stash, but it's for all my classes. They get, what I do with my classes is every time a student does what they're supposed to do in my class, at the end of the period, they'll get a raffle ticket. So it's actually an opportunity to enter into the raffle, into the drawing. And a lot of students, believe me, they keep up with their tickets. They be like, Ms. Warren, when is the raffle? What is the number? And I have to say, well, it's next week. And they think, oh, well, and they check their numbers to to see if they're the winner. So it's really nice. A lot of students are really into it. So I'm grateful for it. It's a great incentive. I used to give a lot of candy, and every now and then I still do. I still give candy because who the kids like candy? I like candy. Some kids like candy. Some kids be like, no, thank you. They don't like candy. But I figure instead of always giving candy at the end of all my classes, this is the other idea that I implement. So the other thing, what did I get here? I got these Twisters 3D paint. Right, but basically why I got these, because I think these were $3, but I really didn't get them for the paint inside. I really got them for this container. I'm going to try to use the paint. Let me see what I can use them on. Maybe make some fun avant-garde journaling page. But I really want to put some regular paint in here and see if I can write with it using these things. I know I can buy fine liners, but fine liners can be a bit costly. I do have one, but I just want to see. I did buy something to try to put glue in one time, and I thought I could put paint, but the way that it squeezes out in the container, I don't know about it. But anyway, I said, let me try with this. So I'll see. I'm just gonna see, but I am gonna see how the paint comes, how the paint that's in here comes out. I will try to see that. Maybe I'll test that out later today. Um, what else? Oh, now I got this for my students. I said this is something else that I could, once in a while I'll probably give. I can't do it every class, but I'll just see how the Lord leads me. I got these mega minis. These are erasers. This is $5 a pack. It's a lot in here. I probably could have gotten this from Oriental Trading. I don't know, but for 500, I probably could have got a 100 count from Oriental Trading. With these. But then there's the shipping, the handling, and all that other stuff. So, sometimes when you're there and it's $5, you have to compute like with taxes and all that stuff, and then with like I said, with shipping and handling. So sometimes, and then time, and then having to go through the whole post office thing. Sometimes that other extra dollar, I mean, it's worth it to spend it. Sometimes it's not worth it to try to save the dollar. You end up actually having to pay more in the long run. So anyway, so these are emoji erasers. And I think they're really cute. Look. And so I'll use this as an incentive, or maybe some students say, "Oh, would you like an eraser or something like that?" Because I know for me when I was younger, and even now, having a nice pen or a pencil eraser, it helps me enjoy writing. If you are a writer, you may like stuff like that when you have like a fancy eraser or something that's just unique and different. An eraser or pencil or pen. So even a pencil case, depends on what you're into. So, last but not least, I got these dry erase markers. They neon for my classroom. I'm tired of using the basic colors like maybe just red, green, and black. I think I ran out of blue. And then when I want to show something and I want to be a little bit how can I say, colorful on my board to show distinction, these is nice. So I got these. These were, I think, $3. I think these were $3. So, that's 5 and below. Oh no, one more thing I forgot. This I got from my husband and I. It's called Don't Panic. It contains 850 questions. It's $5. It's a game, and it says, how fast can you name things in an airport? How about 8 rock stars? Flick the spinner to see how many items you have to name before the time runs out. Brands of jeans, ice cream sundae toppings, cartoon characters, things duct tape can fix. So I thought this was a little nice game for him and I to be able to play every now and then. We have like Uno, and my husband pulled up something online called like 21 questions, and you get to ask each other questions, and it's nice because when you marry, you can still learn things. You could be married for years and still learn new things about one another. So, oh, this one, it says breeds of dogs, types of gemstones, things you throw, and names of breakfast cereals. So I think this is cute. This is not so much cute, but I think it's nice. It'll be a lot of fun. So maybe we can record playing this. That would be nice. That would be a very different video. Okay, so let me go into the Michaels video. Hold on 1 minute. Okay, so I'm back. So when I went to Michaels yesterday on Columbus Street, 96 and Columbus Street in New York, I did not go to shop really. I went to pick up some things that I've had ordered and shipped there. One of the items I got for free because it was an online promo that it was, if you bought it online and picked it up from the store, for whatever reason, it will be free. I don't even know why that happened, but it was. So, when I clicked that, there were also other journals they had that I had been looking at, and one of them I wanted to get for a giveaway. And so I said, you know what, when I saw that I would get that free book, I went ahead and got a couple of more journals. And everything together came to only $22. And I got 5 nice journals. One of them I'm going to be giving away. So like I was saying, when I went to Columbus, that Michael's on Columbus, I didn't go to shop. I did, however, pick up 2 items when I went to pick up these, and but I didn't go crazy. I just got two items, and I'll show that after these got these journals. These are the ones I ordered online. I actually saw the link through Facebook. You need to come in here for a minute, honey? I got it. Okay, I think you can still go. I'm not gonna be. All right. All right. Okay. So this is the one I had saw before, and I wanted to get for a giveaway. I got two of them. So one of them is for a giveaway. And it's actually a faith journal. Faith Can Move Mountains. Matthew 17:20. It's by Recollections. This is a little different because it's a guided journal. It's not, these journals are not blank journals. They're guided journals, meaning they already have prompts in them. So this one, and it repeats. It's like maybe 5 or 6 different pages, and then after that it repeats. But it's a nice little journal. So the first one, it starts off, it's Bible study. You see that? Bible study. And my prayers. My reflections. And if you're on Facebook, you probably saw this. Something I overcame recently. Something I must remember to always do. Something that restores my faith. Something that gives me strength. Something that gives me peace. Something that I cherish. And what I like about this is undated. It's undated. So, except for the Bible study. So, I would say, like, you know, because sometimes with these journals, I don't know, it depends on the person. It could come, the pressure can be, oh, I gotta do it every day, and I gotta, you know, I gotta do it every day, you know, or whatever, just the pressure for that. When in fact, I've learned, like, no, I don't. I can, maybe it's a box that I want to write in one day. Maybe I don't want to write in another box the next day, or even that same day. Maybe I'll go back to it next week and write something there and date it. I learn. I don't put the pressure on. I like, the pressure is off with this thing. And when it tries to come on, I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. That's not what this is about. So, and again, if a person wants to do it every day and they push to do it every day, it's nothing wrong with that. But I know I don't have to be stressed to do it every day. And I don't have to, I took the pressure off myself by the grace of God. And like I said, when it comes, I'm like, nope. So I got 2 of these. So one of these is for a giveaway. For a giveaway. And I think I'm going to make the giveaway video later on today. Yeah. And post it later. So, yeah, I'll make a separate video because everybody may not watch this video because this whole video is going to be kind of long. And I'm like, I don't feel too bad about it. So here's another one. I got Food for Thought, which I'm hoping to start this journal today. It's actually a foodie journal, and I'm just gonna leave it. I don't think I'm gonna leave it in my creative space. I have my creative space, but I also have a space in my living room where it's my Bible study and prayer space, and then I have a space in my bedroom, which is also a creative kind of space. So I have different places in my apartment where I create and pray and reflect. And so I think that I'm going to put this by my bedside, because like at the end of the night, end of the day, when I'm relaxing, you know, wind down and I'm just watching TV with my hubby or whatever, maybe I could just put a few jots in my food for thought. So anyway, it's really nice. You log what you ate for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, your daily recap. They have a calorie count here if you want to track calories. I may not. I may not. Some days I may, some days I may not. Depends on how I feel that day. So I like this. And it's the date, your weight, your calorie goal, whatever. What I ate, total calorie, how hungry were you? How yummy was this meal? How healthy was this meal? How satisfied are you? And it's a little, you know, you can rate it. Let me see, I don't know. Yeah, you can rate it. And then the next page looks like this. Food of the day. Food is fuel. Daily activity log. Your exercise, your target, your achievement. Mind, body, soul. Daily meditation. Food of the day. What is it? Draw it. What does it taste like? What does it smell like? Where did you get it? How yummy is it? So, it's cute. The layout is nice. It's fun. That's what I like about this journal. It's fun. Take, and this is originally not $9.99 in the US, $14.99 in Canada, but I got it for $5.99, and also I had a 25% coupon off of everything, even sell items. So I got, like I said, I got all 5 of these journals for $22. Okay, so tasty reflections. How do you feel about today? What was the best thing you ate? Food goals for tomorrow. Activity goals for tomorrow. I have to hurry up because I have to get off this cake. Have to go tonight. Let's cook. Leftovers. Takeout. Date night. Dinner party. Recipe corner and restaurant raider. I think that's really nice. Okay, so I'm gonna have to speed it up. Okay, last page. If you bite it, you write it. Notes, grocery list, cravings, and other foodie thoughts. So that's a page right there for writing. Then last 2 journals. Daily reflections. I probably will not be using this just yet. I'm gonna finish a couple of journals that I have before I use this. But morning meditation, evening meditation. Pretty. Then it has, what is it? Be a better you. Something that inspired me today. Something I can do to inspire someone. The most important thing I did today. Something I probably should have thought through better. I like that. Something I shouldn't forget. Tomorrow's goals. Yeah. Right. Let me go back and show that other one again. Inspiration board. Oh, that's pretty. So that's it. And then it repeats. Last journal, my favorite things, which I'm not going to use this just yet either. But it was sell, so I got it. I got it for really, really, really cheap. Like I mentioned before, but I'll just keep it. Snail mail, keep it to the side for when I'm ready to use it. Snail mail, send a letter to a friend, brainstorm your thoughts here. Ooh, I love that. That special someone. Who's that special someone in your life? Write about a special memory you share with them. Oh, that's nice. What are your dreams? What was the best dream you had this week? I mean, I went through this yesterday, but as I'm reading it again, it's just really speaking to my heart. This is nice. Okay, I think I might, my favorite things, a guided journal. I might, now that I think about it, this one I might keep out. Get out there. Sometimes the best things in life are free. Did you do any activities outdoors? Did you see any beautiful sights? How about a workout? What was your favorite move? Did you see any cute animals? What will you always remember from this day? Friendship. What memories did you make today? That's nice. Look at this page. It's okay to play favorites. Favorite time to myself. Favorite time spent with others. Time to reflect.